setting the backs of the hands on the knees, closing the eyes down. Lift through the crown of the head, making more space in between the ribs and the hips. And bringing the shoulder blades together on the back. Let's take 5 deep rounds of breath here. Trying to move away the thoughts, everything that's happened up to this moment today and will happen after your practice. And just focus on the breath, on the inhale and the exhale. And let this steady breath, let this steady seat be a home base for you to come back to at any point in this practice if you need. And really any point, anytime if you need. One more round of breath. In and out. Bring the hands to heart center. Open the eyes up. And inhale, arms wide, gaze up, look up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Really pressing the hands into one another. We inhale, lift, spread the fingers wide. Everything's active. And exhale, draw the hands down to heart center once more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, take the right hand down to the mat. The left leg goes out towards the side. Plant the sole of the foot on the ground here. So really reaching through the top arm and pressing down with the bottom hand. Breathing here, finding big extension. Engaging the core to begin to lift the torso up. Left hand slides down the leg, right arm comes up and over to the left. Side body stretch on the right side. Pulling the belly in. One more inhale. And exhale, right hand comes back down to the ground. This time left arm comes out in front and back. So kind of like it's rotating on this axis right here. The hips are coming forward as the head, the heart, and the hand come back. Really big opening from all the way from the pinky down towards the knee. One more inhale here. Exhale, we come back to knees, hands at heart, center. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, left arm comes down, extend the right leg. So just switching sides here. So few rounds of breath. Trying to get the right sole of the foot on the ground. So really long line from hand to foot. And pressing the ground away with the left hand. Notice if the shoulder wants to come up by the chin or by the ear. We want to keep the space there. Engaging the belly, coming all the way up, sliding the hand down the leg. Reaching up and over, not putting too much weight, just gently resting the right hand. This is a great place if you need something underneath the knees. Definitely can use a blanket or a towel. Coming back down, plant the left hand. This time the right arm rotates on that axis right in front of us. Hips come forward, head, heart, hand come back. Enjoy this big opening. Maybe rotate the wrist here. And coming back to kneeling on the floor, hands to heart center. Couple rounds of breath here. And let's move into tabletop. Take some rounds of cat-cow. Go ahead and begin to move with your breath. On an inhale, the belly drops, the heart moves forward, and the gaze comes up. On an exhale, we push the ground away, tuck the chin, pull the belly in, and let's send the tailbone down. Begin to move with breath if you haven't already. Articulating the spine. And then begin to move in big circles here. So going clockwise first. And then we'll move the other direction. Coming back to center, tuck the toes, pressing back, downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out your dog here. Bending one knee while you let the other heel be heavy. And then switching. And the heels don't have to come towards to the ground. They're just going that direction. And we come to steady. Inhale, the right leg lifts up. And don't worry about how high it goes. Really think about it being pulled back as if someone was pulling back on your toes. And feel that stretch through the opposite leg. So all the way down the left leg here. Bend the knee. Open the hip. We'll hold for 3 breaths. Really pushing through the fingers. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. So get that sensation of really pushing away and creating space around the neck area. Next, inhale, we reach the toes back. Exhale, drop the foot. Inhale, wave forward, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, push back, child's pose. Inhale, wave forward, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, the left leg up. Hips are square, reaching back through the left toes. Keeping space around the shoulder, neck area. Getting that big stretch down the right leg. Bend the left knee, open the hip. 3 rounds of breath here. Engaging the core. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, wave forward, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, child's pose. Inhale, round the back, come through tabletop. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg up. Exhale, step all the way in between the hands. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, warrior 2. Take a few moments here, sinking the hips low, checking in with the front knee, that it's not coming in, that it's staying in line with the foot and the ankle. If you'd like to take those hands in prana mudra here, we're going to do this little move I made up. I probably didn't make it up, but anyway, it's fun. I saw it in an Indian statue. So let's begin to straighten the front leg, bend the foot, flex the foot, bend the back knee. The front arm's going to come down. The left arm's going to come up. We're kind of leaning over the right leg. We'll come back into warrior 2. So it's kind of a back lunge. So we'll just kind of straighten the front leg, flex the foot, bend the back leg. Yeah? Weird, but cool. Warrior 2. Once more. So we're leaning over a little bit. It's a really big stretch. This right leg. Warrior 2. Now turn both heels in, toes out. We'll come into goddess pose. So again, you can keep the prana mudra if you'd like. Or you can take the hands to heart center. Sinking the hips low. See if you can come more onto the pinky edge side of the foot. Closing the eyes. Again, this mudra is signifying heat, prana, and this pose really can begin to alight that too. One more inhale. Exhale. Let's open up warrior two towards the left side. So go ahead and get set up. Take a few moments. Sink the hips low. Pressing through the outside edge of the foot. Watching the knee is in alignment with the ankle. Maybe taking the mudra. Then we'll take this little Indian dancer. So straighten the left leg. Flex the foot as you bend in the back leg. Front arm comes down. Right arm comes up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, dancer. It's harder to explain. It's easier just to do. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, goddess pose. Let's switch the flip of the wrist if you're in goddess. And we'll move again to each side. Full exhale. Let's inhale, warrior two, to the right. Exhale. We'll have to think of a good name for this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, crescent lunge towards the right. Inhale. And take a moment to set up here. Exhale, dip forward 45 degrees. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, plant the left hand, twist open to the right. Let's move all 10 toes over towards the right. Exhale, drop the hips low. Inhale, lift them up. Really press the ground away through the left hand, left foot. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, come down. And inhale, come all the way around. Let's drop the back knee. Straighten the front leg, Ardha Chandrasana. Belly pulls in. Sit bones come up. Maybe the hands go back. See what feels good in the body here. Shoulders away from ears. Let's plant the hands. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. And exhale, goddess pose. Close the eyes, 3 rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, warrior two towards the left. Exhale, Indian dancer. I'll think of something better than that. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. In. Out. Inhale all the way around to crescent lunge. So really engaging the core to keep stability as you transition. Exhale, 45 degrees. Dip the torso forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, right hand comes to the ground. Inhale, twist open to the left. And we take all 10 toes, really stepping, pressing into the front foot. Back foot is flexed. Exhale, dip the hips down. Inhale, lift up. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come all the way around. Drop the back knee, Ardha Chandrasana, half splits. Flex the front toes, slight bend in the knee. Hands can come to blocks to the floor. Maybe you walk the fingertips back. Couple rounds of breath here. One more. Sigh it out. Come forward into the front foot, and we lift up, crescent lunge. Exhale, goddess pose. Close the eyes down. Feel the energy moving. Straighten the legs. This time turn the toes a little bit in, the heels a little bit out. Slight bend in the knees, hands to the hips. Inhale, gaze up, open the heart. And exhale, pour forward. Wide leg forward fold. Hands can go in between the feet, or if you have some more space, take the hands behind the feet, as if there was, a line from arch to arch. Actually move it back behind the heels, if you have space for that. Wherever you are, create space between the shoulders and the ears. Engaging the belly and pulling the torso in. Active pose. Take the hands to the hips. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come all the way up. Let's bring the feet together. Let's take tree pose standing on the left leg. So really spread the toes wide, creating a big base, a big root for our tree. And then the right leg coming to the ankle, to the calf, to the thigh. So not looking at me, I suggest you gazing at something that's not moving. Really pressing the hands into one another. And pressing the foot, especially the pinky edge side of the foot, into the thigh. So creating these locks. Pull up and in on the belly. All right, so we're going to do another fun little dancing thing here. This is actually from my friend Echo. Take the right hand up, take the left hand down. As you release the right foot, step it back off the side of the mat and separate the hands. Reach, reach, reach both directions. Breathing here. Inhale, begin to cactus the arms. Bring the knee forward. You can have a 90-degree angle, or you can also straighten the front leg if you want a little more. Wherever you are, begin to bend the knee. We're going to grab for the foot. Leave the foot really flexed here. Bring the heel up. So it's kind of like a pigeon pose in the air. It can be very challenging, a little confronting in the hip. If you fall out, just come back in. Really standing down into that top leg, and both feet actually, really pressing into the hands as well. And then go ahead and release, and we'll switch sides. So, right toes are spreading. Left leg comes up. Tree pose. Really feeling strong here. You're welcome to stay here, or go ahead and we'll move into this tree variation. Left hand comes up, the right hand comes down. Left leg steps off the back of the mat. And press away both directions. Big side body stretch. Okay. Cactus in the arms, bringing the knee up. Or you could also extend the leg. Pick your poison. Pick your medicine. One more inhale. Exhale, we're going to begin to grab for the foot. Be sure that the foot is flexed when you grab it. It needs to be really active. Begin to lift the heel up. So we're pressing evenly through both feet here. Left foot's pressing into the hands, right foot's pressing into the ground. Pulling belly in and up. Standing pigeon. And begin to release. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find length from tail to crown. Exhale, fold. Ooh, that feels good. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, halfway lift. Get in as long as you can. Exhale, release once more. Inhale. And let's separate the feet. Toes out, heels in. Drop the hips down. Yogi squat. Hands come together. Get the elbows in between the knees. Closing the eyes. Dip the right shoulder in front. Plant the right hand. Inhale, left arm comes up. You can stay right here. Or you can take that hand behind the back. Maybe grabbing for the thigh. Wherever you are, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a round of breath here and we'll switch sides. Let's dip the left shoulder in front. Reach as far as you can out to the side. Drop the left hand. Inhale, right arm comes up. Staying right here. We're taking the bind by taking the hand behind the back. Maybe grabbing for the inside of the thigh. Gazing over the right shoulder. Actively pressing into the pinky edge side of the feet, just like we did in tree pose. It helps with that external rotation. Wherever you are, we reach up with the right hand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Plant the hands. Let's come to the knees and bring the knees wide, the heels together. Take the right hand outside the hip. Begin to lean into it as you lift the hips up. Left arm comes up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hips down. We'll kind of swing the arms around, left hand plants. Pick the hips up, right arm comes back. Again, hips come low. We swing around to the front, plant the hand, lift the hips, dancing camel. Exhale, coming back to the other side. So twice more on each side. As I've been spending lots of time on trains and buses, feels quite nice to get some movement in the body. So if you tend to sit a lot, this might be a really nice sequence for you. Let's come back to center. Bringing the knees together, just like we started. Prana Mudra. Kind of like the peace fingers, but we'll flip it up. Shoulders away from the ears. And take a moment to feel what's happening in the body. Feel how it's responding to you giving it attention of breath and movement. And thank yourself for showing up today. That's the hardest part. So whatever it was that made you unroll your mat today, that got you to spend a little time, take a moment. Scan what's happening inside the body. Check in with what is going on after you've given attention with breath and movement. Any vibrations, pulses, heartbeats. Bring the hands to heart center. Thumbs to the third eye. We bow forward to close our practice saying namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your practice. It's actually kind of just sinking in. Only been in India a few days, kind of just sinking in that doing yoga in India, where it came from. So really cool being able to say namaste in India. People just say that in greeting. It's quite beautiful. Looking forward to filming some more and showing you some more about our travels. So please check out my Facebook, Instagram. Check out on social media. We're kind of all over the place. And my website, coldchanceyoga.com, for some exciting retreats and events. Come travel with me. Let's explore your practice. And thank you for joining us at Om Yoga Tribe. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.